Hello everyone, so today I want to share with you one of the case histories from my shamanic case history file. And it's quite a recent one, this, and it actually comes from someone who I trained quite a long time ago to be a shamanic practitioner. Now when some people train to be shamans, that becomes their single focus, it becomes their career, and for other people it's something that sits in the background and they've got their main activities going on, and every now and again something comes up. So this one is as follows. So there's a couple, a married couple, they've got 2 children, and quite suddenly both of the adults come down with some symptoms which seem to be similar to fibromyalgia and also multiple sclerosis. In other words, they've got something really quite seriously wrong with them, which is giving them major problems in their life, something that's got to be addressed. So when the person I trained found out about this, he tuned in and he got some information, and he was a bit curious about the information, so he passed the case on to me just to have a look for myself, and so I did. So I tuned in the way I would normally do, and the first thing I could see walls with black mould on. And then when I tuned in a bit more closely, I could see that actually the walls that had black mould on that I was looking at, that was actually behind the furniture. And all that information came to me very quickly, within a matter of seconds. And I thought, well, that's quite interesting, quite strange. And so quite shortly afterwards, I sent my findings back to him to see what he reckoned, and lo and behold, we both picked up exactly the same thing. So what I'm really referring to here is what people call toxic mould. If you search for toxic mould, you'll find there's vast amounts of information about this, and this is much more of a problem in countries where you have a lot of damp, and of course the UK is famous for its damp, so it's not terribly surprising. So in fact, these are people that come from Central Europe, from a different climate, and so they were not tuned into the idea of having to look out for such things. So when the information was finally passed on to the couple, the very specific detail was, don't just look at your walls, look behind your furniture. And yes, that's right, lo and behold, there were 2 rooms where they pulled the furniture away and there was indeed lots of black mould growing. So it's called toxic mould, it's something to be avoided at all costs. And it's a very good thing to be aware, just to check your home on a regular basis to make sure there isn't some growing there if you live in a damp part of the world. And if you find some, well, the cheapest and safest remedy is to get hold of some vinegar and put it on a cloth and scrub the mould off. Something else you could use, which is a bit more harmful, would be bleach, and then there are special paints that you can buy to stop the toxic mould from growing on your paintwork. Now if you're interested in training to be a shaman, you're most welcome to email me, so I'll put in a link in the description with the email address. So apart from training which I do in my own home, I also do online training to people anywhere in the world. So if this is something that's interested you for some time, if you've got a real calling, you just feel in your heart that's what you want to do, please get in touch, and I will share some more of my case histories with you in the coming weeks. Thank you very much.